Picture this, you just had a pretty unproductive day. You said you were gonna do your homework, that you were gonna go to the gym, but then you ended up just playing video games all day or wasting time. Then before you go to bed, you say, oh yes, tomorrow it's gonna be a super productive day. I'm gonna get all my stuff done and I'm gonna get an early workout in the morning. Then you stay up till midnight watching TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube. And you go, oh, maybe I should just sleep in and not get up early tomorrow morning because, I need to get my 8 hours of sleep. So then you turn off your alarm, you skip your workout, and it just leads to a whole nother unproductive day. And to be completely honest with you, this is a cycle that I still find myself in all the time. But these past few years, I have worked on becoming a lot more disciplined, and I have actually improved this a lot. I've gotten in much better shape in the gym, started building my social media. But with all that being said, it's still something that I find myself struggling with every now and then. But through this 4-step framework I'm going to provide you, it's allowed me to actually improve my discipline a lot. And when I'm very conscious about this and I'm working on it, I'm a much more disciplined person. So the first step is to get an early win. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, you've probably heard the term momentum before. Think about a sports game, for example. Maybe a team is losing a game and then one of their players hits a big shot in a basketball game, or they get a big hit in a football game. Then the crowd's all going crazy, everyone on the team's getting excited and getting more amped up. Then what happens after that? The whole team starts playing a lot better. It's like what you saw in the Super Bowl with the Patriots when Tom Brady finally got their first touchdown of the game. So the point that I want you to get from that is that you need to build momentum. So very first thing in the morning, find a way that you can get an easy win. Whether that be reading a little bit in the morning, or hitting a workout in the morning, or simply just making your bed first thing in the morning. Just find a way that you can be productive to start your day, because it will improve your day throughout the long run and make doing the harder things a lot easier. Step 2 is to plan your entire day out ahead of time. There's probably some times where you say I'm gonna study for my exam. Yeah, I'm gonna do it in the morning, or I'm gonna go to the gym, in the morning. But you never actually planned it out. So then maybe you stay up late, or you end up doing something else that you feel like you need to do, and you go, well, actually it'd be more productive if I just slept a bit more, or actually it'd be more productive if I just rested instead of studying for my exam, because if I rest and I don't study, then I'll be more well rested and I'll perform better on the test. And the hard thing is sometimes when your brain is coping and giving you excuses, it's actually a valid excuse, and it's something that you should actually consider. But if you don't actually make a plan, you don't have something that you can follow, it's going to be hard to tell when you're coping versus when you actually need to make a change of plans. So a simple rule you can follow is plan your whole day out in advance. Say, hey, I'm going to wake up in the morning, I'm going to go get a workout in, then I'm going to come home from that and I'm going to study. This way, when you have your plan already set out, you know what you have to get done that day, and you know the things that you have to do and exactly how you're gonna do it. And then if you don't follow that plan, that's when you know that, I'm kind of being a bitch, because it's a lot harder to be productive when you don't have a plan to follow, when you don't know exactly what you're doing on a given day. So always know going into a day what you need to get done, and then have a plan for not only what you're gonna do, but when exactly you are going to do it. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this is something that I haven't been extremely on top of recently, that I've been struggling with, and it's why recently, I've been struggling with discipline. So take my word on that and make it something that you focus on. Step 3 is progressive overload. Chances are you've also had those days where you weren't very productive, and then you said the next day I didn't go to the gym today, so I'm gonna hit a 2-hour workout tomorrow, and I cheated on my diet, so I'm gonna only eat chicken and rice tomorrow. Or I said I was gonna study 2 hours today, but I didn't study at all, so tomorrow I'll study for 4 hours. And the thing is that sounds good, that sounds like a good idea, but when you try to overextend yourself and you try to do way too much in one day, you're gonna just burn out. Think about it similar to the gym. Chances are when you first started working out, you weren't hitting 2-hour workouts, and you weren't lifting super heavy. Imagine if a guy who had never lifted before came up to you and said, I'm not gonna go to the gym because I can't deadlift 500 pounds. You would say, well, hey dumbass, you're not supposed to deadlift 500 pounds at first. Just go deadlift the empty bar. The same thing can be applied to discipline towards achieving your goals, towards anything. Oh, I need to have this amazing, super ultra productive CEO morning type day. You don't have to do that. You just have to focus on getting a little better every day and being a little more productive every day. Because the guy who just finds ways to get better every single day, to slowly improve over time, will always do better than the guy who overextends himself and tries to do way too much. Fourth thing you need to have is long-term goals. It's much easier to stay disciplined when you actually have something that you're working towards. I've noticed throughout my own life, I'm much more on it about going to the gym and doing stuff when I actually have a specific goal I'm reaching towards. For example, last year I had the goal, I was going to reach 10,000 followers on TikTok in a year, and I ended up actually hitting that goal pretty much right on time. And ever since I hit that goal, I've been a lot more inconsistent about posting, but it's all because I haven't had a set goal. I haven't had a set thing that I'm working towards. So that's the next thing that I need to do in that aspect of my life. Or when I'm going to the gym, I'm a lot more productive when I have a goal. Hey, I'm going to bulk 15 pounds in the next 3 months, or I'm going to cut down 10 pounds in the next month. And when you have that goal to work towards, it's like a beacon that you can kind of align your goals with and you can align your life with. But when you don't have any long-term goals and you're just saying like, yeah, I just want to be more productive, or I just want to go to the gym, well, you're not going to be in as good of a spot as the guy who has the long-term goals, because the guy who has the long-term goals, he knows what he's working towards. He knows that he has something that motivates him that he can stick to. So always have long-term goals that you're working towards and that you can align your life to, because that version of you will always be in a better spot than the version of you who does not. So anyways, bro, just stick to those 4 steps, make it super simple, and you will become more disciplined. And don't beat yourself up when you have a bad day, because at the end of the day, if you just get a little bit better over time and you find ways to improve and you're conscious about it, you're taking an effort, you will get better. But ultimately, it is up to you to put in the effort and to be more disciplined. So if you found this video helped you, be sure to click the like and subscribe button, and also turn on the post notifications so you can see more videos like these. I'll see you for the next video, bro.